Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Yard Goats. 8 runs on 14 hits. 2 errors. They left.
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. It's welcome news. A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position.
Number 13 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Digging in once again, Holland Pulliam. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And he lays off for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Aaron
takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Arturo Alvarado. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. A ball and no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. And it's fouled away. 1-1, here it is. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Garvey, the runner at first with 2 gone. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
So striding forward now, Leo Ramirez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Behind 0-2 now.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And a fastball just a bit high.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. New Hampshire get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Juan Machado gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Chris Jimenez to settle with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Number 13 retires the side to hammer down the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap here tonight. Number 13 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 13.
Here's Will Middlebrooks now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
1-1 the count now. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Schaefer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Alford's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Curtis Jackson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. The 1-1 is a breaking ball in off the plate. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats earn the victory. Number 13 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 13.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Will Middlebrooks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Will Middlebrooks.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Well, the catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike two. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Schaefer. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Strike one to start the at-bat. And this is swung on and missed, so with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Elvis Butcher gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Number 13 records the save, his 12th of the season.
Loaded bases, that's my motivation. I'm feeling lucky, we should go to 2018 motor transportation. Got me feeling over anxious like a home invasion. My dough inflated and I'm more creative. Signed a couple big deals, but it's no parading. See, it's a couple every generation that wasn't supposed to make it out, but they code the matrix. And when they get to speak, it's like a coded language. Reminds them that they strengthen all the stolen greatness. At the mobile station, full circle, mobile motivation. My self-educated through negotiations. Got these sharks that I'm sitting at this table with afraid to bait. No 10 on my Mercedes, that's for inspiration. On my neck like 80s. West side starts and Ave, know my demonstration. Born and raised, y'all affiliated. It's really greatness. Ride around like I really made it. Loaded bases, I'm going Willie Mason. Yeah.
Listen to my ambition, cause I'm on one. Swinging run, even further beyond into the universe. But I've got to make it to first. It feels like every second's being stolen. I risk it for every ticket we sold them. You drop the ball, I'ma take it home.
Number 13 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 13.
Digging in, Xavier Morton. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Morton.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Nope. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nate Kramer. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Another 0-2 coming. Roller back to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A little low. It's 2-2.
Up.
Popped him up.
You got it. You got room. You got room.
Rivera will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
The batter.
First delivery to him on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Number 13 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 13.
Ready for another shot now. James Law. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Now in the box, Horatio Bruntlett. He singled his last time up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Still 1-2. Rivera onto the grass, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The right fielder, number 5.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Darren Alfonso earned his 5th win of the year. Number 13 strikes out the side to record the save, his 14th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, number 13 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 13.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ramon Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Misses, ball 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. In now, Jose Vasquez. He singled his last time up. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A high fastball is in there.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And a fastball just a bit up. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Hey, D-Bro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
2-1 to count. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Swing and a liner. And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. Here comes the go-ahead run. And he is in safely as well. A huge at-bat there. They've turned this game upside down and lead it now by a run.
Boy, not an easy thing to do, D-Ro, to score. You're down by 1 going into the 9th. Big base hit right there. Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon.
After a rare blown save, a usually trusty reliever is picked up by his coach. A good reliever must have a short memory for such outcomes, as he'll be called on again soon.
Stepping into the box, Rob Fetter. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. One out, nobody on. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Barrios is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem. Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches.
Pompey is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. New Hampshire used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Chris Ramos earns win number 4 on the season. Number 13 hammers down the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Beck.
Your attention, please.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Clay Parrish. He got called out on strikes his last time through. In there, strike 1.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. So the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Now to the plate, Woodrow Rain, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-1 home. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Cedric Pierce. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Parrish stands at second with 2 gone. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. New Hampshire took the lead in the 4th.
Manager checks in with his ball club.